Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I'm really glad that you're here today because we are finally going to take care of my office. And mainly by office, I mean my closet. That's where we're in now, and the rest of the room isn't really too bad, but my closet, I've been putting it off for so long, but I just know it needs to get done. And like I was saying in my video last week, a lot of times the projects that we're kind of putting off just because we think they're going to take a really long time wind up not taking us so long. So I'm going to try to take my own advice today. I really think it's going to take a long time because really one of my goals with this office closet is to almost declutter the whole closet. I am kind of trying to empty this space out. I know I have a lot of stuff that I'm kind of just keeping that I don't really need. So it's going to be a little bit of a spring clean, but more in the spring clean theme of like massive decluttering, because all of this is going to have to go. I'm trying to get it down into like maybe a couple of bins. So we'll see if I can do it. I'm gonna show you the closet. Please don't judge this closet because like I said, it's been months now where it's just been kind of a mess. And now I'm getting to the point where every time I go in, I'm just like shoving more and more stuff in there. So it looks insane, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the closet first, and then we're gonna get to decluttering. So let's see the magic. Now can you see why it's taken me so long to start this closet? It has a million things in it, and like I said, I've just been kind of shoving things in as I go. But how I decided to start this was just to take everything out. I'm not sorting anything into piles or anything like that just yet. All I want to do right here is just get this closet emptied. One of the silliest things I tend to save are old containers and empty boxes because for some reason in my mind, I'm just like ready to either organize with them, or I think like, hey, what if we move and we need boxes? I don't know why I even think that because we don't have any plans to move right now. So I don't know why I need to be collecting empty boxes, but that is actually a lot of what is taking up space in here is just empty boxes and old things that don't need to be in here. This office space is definitely the smallest room in our house, so I didn't have a lot of room to work in here, so you'll see magically everything disappears. And I've moved everything out to piles, so I'll explain in just a second what everything is. So walking you guys through my piles, this right here is the I'm not sure pile yet. Old computer, not sure what to do with that. These things in the closet right here are the things I do want to keep, which are mostly bags. I have my sewing machine in there, just a couple of items. And then over here in the hall, I have things that I generally want to keep, but I also really need to actually sort through and pull out all the little things that can either be donated or trashed out of those items. And then moving down, this is my trash pile. You'll see by the end of the video, this grows quite a bit. So I have all of that needs to go out, break down those boxes and things. And then over here, I have a pile of things that I am going to either donate or give to my sister. These are the flowers from her bouquet from the last video that I did, if you remember that. And then these items are things I want to keep, but just shouldn't be going in the office anymore. So you guys just saw all of my different piles that I've created from the closet, and I feel like it looks like so much. I really did have that closet like pretty packed in there. I'm really good at like organizing things and kind of packing probably more than what should go into a space in there. So that's why it feels like a room's worth of stuff was like just in that closet alone. So I feel good. The closet's empty, and that feeling is definitely nice because that's kind of what I wanted to achieve. However, now is where I personally start to get a little overwhelmed because now I have to start sorting through things. Like, I don't know, for me, if I just like took stuff out of the closet, moved it out in the piles, and then like it was where it needed to go. Either they, you know, went to their spaces, donated, trash, whatever it was. Like, that's what I wish could happen. But now that I'm kind of at this stage, this is where I personally struggle, because now I'm like, all right, now I need to break down the boxes and put them in the car and go take them to the trash, or do whatever, go through all of those, that one pile that's like basically go through all of the different organizers and boxes of things that I have to like really sort through. This is the part I'm really dreading. So at this point, I'm already like 2 hours into cleaning up the office. I knew it was going to be a big project, but I just know that this next part, going through everything, is going to take a little bit. So I'm just trying to get my mind in the right place. I'm somebody who also needs to be kind of like in the right state of mind to actually clean things out and get rid of stuff, because as you can tell from my closet, I tend to keep way more stuff than I need to. So I'm definitely a little bit sentimental with things, but also like I'm like, hey, maybe I'll use this in the future, and then a lot of times I never do. So I need to just make sure I'm getting rid of stuff that I'm not using. But I know for me, like when I'm in a certain mood of like, okay, I'm ready to get rid of stuff, like I need to get on it and go do it, because that's when I'm like really ready to get rid of stuff. Otherwise, I will continue to hold on to things for far too long, which is why it's taken me this long to go through the office, because I just haven't been in the right mood to do it yet. But I'm ready. I'm just knowing it's going to be a big project. So here we go. See, okay, this is where I get a little bit overwhelmed with things because I get to a point where I don't know what to do with some things. Like these are a pair of earrings that my parents got me probably 10 years ago now, but they're broken, but they were like a really nice expensive pair, so I'm kind of just like, do I throw them out? What do I try to get them repaired? Like, I don't know what to do with these. Or like all of these iPhone boxes with all this stuff. Like, I feel like I should keep them, but I don't need them. They've been sitting in the closet for a while now. I mean, this one is from a iPhone 5S, so I think we could probably get rid of it. But I don't know, it's just like this kind of stuff is what like trips me up, and I I don't fully know what to do with that. So I'm gonna continue working on this. So I forgot to show you what that looked like finished, but I basically got that container full of all of our office supplies and nice and finished. And now I'm actually on day 2, and this giant pile here is all of my kind of crafting supplies, drawing, painting, sewing, all of that kind of stuff is all here. And my goal is to get this down into this green bin and then also the box that are behind me. So we'll see if I can do that. At this point, like I said, this is kind of where I get overwhelmed going through all of these things. So I just have to kind of keep a positive mindset and keep moving forward. So going through all of these paperwork and just random files that we have are my last area that I wanted to go through. So this definitely took me a couple of hours to sort everything, but you'll see here I got all of that stuff condensed down into this one filing cabinet, which feels amazing. And I told you that the trash pile would grow a little bit, so that's what I have here as I'm finishing up the office. Gonna have to take all that out and sort through these couple of piles. Donate pile has definitely grown as well, getting rid of lots of craft supplies. But here is a reminder of what the closet looked like at the beginning when I started, and I was super overwhelmed, but I am so excited for you guys to see the finished product because it feels so good. Let me know if you're working on decluttering a space so I can encourage you too, but just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have the best day and enjoy the peace of a clean space.